touch that dial. Just chill for a while, keep it locked with my man Tony D. Welcome to something new, something you're not used to. It's fresh and guaranteed to bless. New artist profile. Yeah, it's a new day with a new sound. Keep it locked, you're listening to the new artist profile. Thank God for music, new music on the radio. Artist profile.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tony D on the radio. What's up, Partice?
What's up? Happy Palm Sunday, my friend.
Yes. Did you get your palms this morning?
I didn't get my palms, but I got them in spirit.
Okay. I got it. We got one more week to Resurrection Sunday. This is Holy Week, so we got a lot of good stuff going on, and Good Friday, some Good Friday messages. So y'all,
seven last words, seven more
Yeah.
times. How many more times?
How many more times? Yeah. So, guys, we're excited about today's show. First of all, we want to thank everybody who's tuning in. We want to thank everybody who's tuned in the past shows and who is with us today and who will watch on the rebroadcast. We have a great artist that we're going to be sharing with you. So you've got to make sure that you stay tuned, because after this break, we'll be back with our guests. And we're not going to let the cat out of the bag, Partice, right now. They got to come back and see.
Definitely.
Yep. So stay tuned, and we'll be back with the NAP Show Live with yours truly, Tony D and
Partice.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Remember when music had feeling? When the groove was smooth, the lyrics were real, and the vibe was undeniable. That's what we play every single day. Welcome to Dope Jams Radio, your home for R&B, neo-soul, soul classics, and just a touch of jazz flavor. From Maxwell to Erica, Anita to Sade, Jill Scott to New School Soul, we bring the textures, the warmth, and the late-night mood you've been missing. Perfect for working, relaxing, chilling, or riding with the windows down. No noise, no drama, just straight vibe. Dope Jams Radio. Feel the soul. Live the groove. Listen now at dopejamsradio.online.
Sitting here thinking, feeling lonely and empty, wondering if the Lord hears me. I've been through all catastrophe. How can God even use me when I'm just so ordinary? Then the still small voice begins to talk to me, saying, I am not one who can. I have heard every one of your prayers. I am God. Put your trust in Why me. Don't you wait? Wait and see. I am God. I am God. I've heard every word. Put your trust in Why don't you wait and see? Just the other day praying, help me through this, I was saying, knowing God is there listening. Help me make this to me. Then a still small voice begins to talk to me, saying,
Tony D.
I think that was a good song right there.
Yeah, I
was
think it's a great song.
Yes,
to
sir.
start off Holy Week, I Am God. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. Beautiful song.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. So as you guys could see, Everett Silver is our special guest tonight here on NAP Live, and he's a pastor. He's from my home city, Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Everett accepted his call into the ministry, becoming an ordained elder, and he has served faithfully in many capacities in ministry, including pastor, assistant pastor. As time would prevail, Everett was elevated to the office of pastor. Everett pastors Dunamis Outreach Ministries in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, a powerful house preparing for the kingdom. As a sought-off singer and minister of the Word of God at conferences, revivals, and concerts, Everett Silver Ministries was launched to house a central booking location for every capacity. In addition to many hats Everett wears, he's also a son, a brother, a mentor, a father, and a husband, and our special guest tonight. So let's welcome none other. Oh, and he's married to Kendra M. Silver, and they have 6 kids. So let's welcome and bring inside the studio tonight in NAP Live, Everett Silver.
Everett Silver. What's going on, Everett?
What a pleasure to be here, guys. I'm excited to be with you guys.
Yes. Yeah. You just got out the pulpit, didn't you?
Hey, man, like literally, right?
Man, thank you so much for being with us today, Everett.
Man, I'm just glad to be here, man, just to talk about, again, the music ministry where God's having us going, man. It's been a great year so far, and so we're just grateful to it, man.
Thank you for joining us. As Tony D mentioned, I want to start off with a little icebreaker. Of course, we're going to talk football, even though football season is not here. Cowboys or the Redskins?
Oh God, come on now. You got to know who it is now. I mean, you know, I'm a Commander, so I'm from DC, so Commanders all the way. And then we got JD5.
We won't hold that against you. We Cowboy fans down here.
All the way. Coffee or tea before ministering? Coffee or tea?
Tea for me.
Okay, morning devotion or late night prayer time?
Late night prayer time.
All right. What song never gets old or you never get tired of singing?
I Am God.
Love it, love it, love it. And last one, finish the sentence. God has taught me to blank.
It taught me really mostly to reflect and appreciate where we are in life. So sometimes we don't I guess what's the best thing I need to say? We don't I don't know, appreciate sometimes where we are in life, and so we've got to learn to really just see where we are and just appreciate that and just marinate that in your mindset and be thankful.
Yes. All right. So listen, you have a new song that's going to be released finally, Everett, May 25th of this year, 2026. The Lord is standing by. And I know personally that song means something to you because your mother passed away. Of course, still offer my condolences. And this song came to your spirit. So tell us a little bit about The Lord is Standing By.
Lord is Standing By is one of those songs that it was one of the very first songs I had penned really as a young boy, and it never came to fruition until sometimes God will drop something in your spirit and you don't know as it's being inspired for you to write who it's for and what it's for. But I had gone through so much, being a young guy, my mom raised 5 kids with by herself, and so there were times when oftentimes see her sometimes maybe struggling or going through, but for some reason it was always seeming as though no matter what she dealt with, the Lord was always pulling her through, and he was always standing there by her side, no matter just her, but through all of us as kids and family members. And so because just thinking about it, even the world that we serve today, most of us really don't know how much we need him until Christ is coming. Now, God knows we've been feeling that in our current administration.
Yes. Thank you so much for sharing that. And of course, we know the Lord is always standing by. He's always watching over us. And you grew up a church kid and you're a pastor, so your church has just been following you all along. So tell us about growing up in ministry.
Yeah, I'm a Kojic boy. So I've been around church all my life. Mom had us in the church, and so I started singing in the choir real early. And man, she said I was doing Michael Jackson in the choir stand. They would holler, the deacons would holler, "Sit that boy down." That boy dancing like Michael Jackson, singing, And so it's been in me a long time. And so, but I was always around. Mom kept me around older saints and older friends, and so with that being said, it's just been that kind of thing that of course Kojic is always vibrant. Kojic has always got they got talent in it, and so I was always around the church, a big music ministry. The church I came out of DC, New Bethel Church of God in Christ, the late Bishop Sherman Howard. Really, great music program. And, then to, being a student at Howard University is where I started out my music career. And so, we just had a church that implemented what we did. We brought our gifts from doing what we did there during the week to Sunday mornings, man. And it was a jam session.
Wow.
So Everett, do you play any instruments, or you just you carry your instrument in your throat area?
Well, I do have my first instrument is my vocal ability, but I do I play piano and drums. So yeah, I play and write my stuff, but yeah, piano and drums.
So if you had to collaborate with any artist, we already know that you have collaborated with some heavy hitters. We're going to play that in a little while. But besides those artists, if you had the opportunity to collaborate, write a song, produce with an artist, who would it be? It doesn't matter what genre.
Well, my favorite singer is Stevie Wonder, so I would love to have done something with him. And then I really admire Babyface, the way he writes and pads his stuff. But from the Christian side, man, Jonathan McReynolds, man, this guy is a writer, is an artist. I mean, and so I would love, and he was actually Partice in Tony. He was actually in Rocky Mount not too long ago. I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. I wish I had known that I would have tried to connect with him. But somebody like the likes of him, man, because of his writing, his ability. I mean, this guy's to me is a prolific writer, and so yeah, somebody like that would be my picks.
He's actually a genius.
Yeah. He writes real life stuff. He writes stuff that he probably has gone through or is going through, and he's so relevant to everything that's happening spiritually in the world. So yeah, that's a great choice. I love Jonathan McReynolds.
Yeah, that would be my choice for real. Yeah. And the guy can sing, man. The guy can sing, he seems to be humble. In this business, everybody doesn't have that humbling spirit. And so, as an artist, and I travel, I know a lot of folks in the industry. And so just to see where his talent, because most people with his kind of talent, and you probably couldn't even be in the same room with some folks, but this guy is really, really a genuine guy.
Yeah, and we're definitely going to talk about your book a little bit later in the show, but your song, as Tony D mentioned, Mindful, is on your project, Finally Everett. So tell us why you titled the new project Finally Everett.
That's a good question, Partice, because I've been doing this for quite some time. Most people don't realize I put the music down for about 12, going on 13 years. And so it seems as though when God speaks to us, and I put it down because I started Dunamis Outreach Ministries. And so we were going to be celebrating 23 years this year. And so when I picked it back up in the music, I said, it's time to do it again. And, the hunger is there and the love for it again in ministry. And so I'm starting to see now. I mean, man, the award shows are approaching me. I know you guys know I've been nominated for 4 different categories. And so seems like the phone is ringing, doors are opening. I'm about to do a play. I've been doing a play, and that's traveling. We just finished that up in Lexington about a month or so ago. We're about to do it again. And so it just seems like sometimes industry, it's in different times and seasons, but it just seems like finally Everett is getting his due just in the industry again and getting recognized for not only just his writings, producing, but just being impactful again, and then leaving my mark into the legacy of what music is all about.
And that is,
yeah.
And a lot of people. I'm sorry, Tony. Go ahead.
No, I was agreeing.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that you have. Well, I know because I've heard you sing live. But talk about your range, because you can hit some very high notes. I don't know if you ever popped the glass singer, like remember that?
Yeah, I remember they broke the glass, right? Yeah. Well, I have a pretty nice octave range there. I'm probably where the Stevie Wonders, the Charlie Wilsons, the world, man. And so, and I cover a lot of that stuff as well. And so, but yeah, the Lord has blessed us to have but I tell you, there's some days you got to know, when to hit those notes and when to just, go false or, say, I bet not tried it today, but I guess being gifted the way you do, that's the vocal training in us to know what to do, when to do it.
As long as our sinuses are not acting up, right?
That's right. Yes, right. That's right.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, you're locked into the NAP show live with yours truly, Tony D, and Partice Smith, and our amazing guest today, Mr. Everett Silver from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. And we want to shout out some of our viewers. Of course, the one and only, our dear friend, Mary Goolsby, as always, have us tuned in. And my goddaughter, Maya Williams. Maya Williams, what's going on, Maya? We appreciate everybody. So we encourage you guys to share this live. It's about exposure. It's not about exposure for Partice and I. It's about exposure for the guests that we have on the platform, because if you're not familiar with them, we want you to become familiar with them. So please share the live so everyone can get to know Mr. Everett Silver if you don't know him. All right. So Everett, give us one of the high points in your career thus far. I know you've had many, but if there had to be one that stuck out to you up until this point, what would that be?
You know how you have dreams, Tony, to work with someone. I've been knowing Commission for a long time. I remember selling their music in one of my first jobs, Lamplighter Christian Books. And to be able to meet those brothers personally, we've been in the studio before. And so to be able to collaborate, with those brothers on a song after years of being friends, I think has been one of the highlights of my career so far. Again, to work with someone like that. I mean, I've done some stuff with whether it was Tony Turry or somebody, in the industry is pretty big, but to see some of the gospel likes of my friends like Commission and Get Fred's idea, and Mitchell Jones and I've been friends, Park Stewart. I think for this year has been one of the highlights to be able to go travel there and make it happen. You can talk about stuff, but sometimes when it comes to fruition, you can't. And then one of the biggest things is that I think that sometimes God's season, when his season comes for you, and you got to know how to appreciate the seasons of God, because that's how God operates in seasons. And so I got to say that when that moment happens, that was pretty big. And then, as I alluded to, some of the and then I think another one is when I was One Star Search was probably in my career, things of that nature, or even the singing on the platform.
You said you
You can't gloss by that. You got to go back. Rewind. Did you say one Star Search?
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, being able to be a part of something like that, Star Search. But when I did it, it wasn't televised, like it was. And so I don't know if y'all remember. Well, I don't know if y'all remember the guy that I can't recall his name, but he wore the long jacket and tennis shoes. That I came along and beat him out. And so that was back in the early 80s. And so yeah, that was a big moment. And then being able to sing on the famous Apollo stage, I think those are some of the highlights of my career, man. Those are memorable moments. And then touring, I took the time to tour Motown, and Miss Holland walked us through, gave us just history of just actually seeing the actual lyrics, the scored music, that Smokey Robinson and all, and Temptations, man, that stuff, those things are what stand out in my mind.
Yeah, that's great stuff. I didn't know about the Star Search. I mean, you learn something new every day about somebody. But that's great. And of course, you said early 80s. When did we know that, you look 25, but when is the right time to actually have music and ministry together? Like, how does that influence your music career?
Music has always, for some reason, been in my blood. I didn't realize that my mom would tell me at 5 years old, I would always have, she would buy, I have music. I'm just always singing. But I think for me, I'm glad she wasn't the type of person, although we were always in church, she never kept me away from the love of music and whatever genre it was. She gave me, now I didn't listen to, that sex me up music. I didn't listen to stuff that was, down in women and things of that nature. But R&B has always been, man, I'm an R&B baby, man. And so I came through that era. And so, with the Michael Jacksons, you remember we used to get up Sunday mornings, watch their show. I remember there was a little competition between them and the Osmonds. And so I've been knowing that stuff for a long time. And so we see what we want. Michael was an awesome talent. Michael Jackson is an awesome talent to where, man, I seen those things. I said, man, that's something I want to do. And but you answer a powerful question, Partice, because you don't really know your place in it and why you do it until you mature in understanding your calling to it. And so most people, just because you can sing, is not bigger understanding and knowing why your purpose for singing and God gave you the gift in the beginning.
That's good. And I do want to talk about your book, Surviving Your Assassin. That's going to be coming out as well. It's coming out in July?
That book is going to hit. I'm trying to get it out by July of this year. And so Surviving Your Assassin, man, is Partice and Tony is. I gone through a season. You mentioned the pastoral part of it. Is where I had someone to come into our ministry with the heart of seemed as though helping. Yet they had an agenda to probably take the ministry over, came at me and really tried to slaughter my name, my character and all, but God would have it so it kind of worked in my favor. But so somebody literally trying to just kill your name. And then shortly after, an incident to where, I'm thinking everything is okay, man, I'm getting calls and saying this person is trying to sue you and bring you down. And so I'm like, well, I'm not worried about it because I know I hadn't really done anything that she was claiming. And so anyway, make a long story short, it never went anywhere. Her goal was to kill my character, just my name. And then a month later, I was working part-time at a food line to buy my old junior a car. And so I was trying to get extra cash and things of that nature. And so I was coming out and somebody had pulled up, squilling, making wheels in the parking lot and pulled a 22 out to shoot me, man. And I was like, I said, God, is this? And what it flashed between my eyes was, God, is this how I'm going to die? And so, and for some reason, God, for whatever reason, he allowed me to still be here. I I'm here today. And so that's what that book is talking about. Not only just surviving your assassin and somebody trying to assassinate your character, but also on your life. And so I was supposed that I guess they were trying to rob the store and use me as a, I just, a lot of times I can talk about it, but man, that stuff brings back some terrible memories. But that's where that book came from, to be able to highlight that you can survive all that no matter what it is in your life.
Man, I wouldn't even want to be to think about that. That's both situations, but the latter, man, I thank God he kept you. That's a blessing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday across the country, and this is not a political show, but I want to ask this question specifically as a pastor. Yesterday across the country, every state had some demonstrations about our current administration and the person who's supposedly running the country. And a lot of people are showing their discontent with how things are going and with the war and the economy, gas prices, grocery prices, and a lot of people are very down, very depressed. So much negative things going across the media. As a pastor, how do you deal with that yourself? And then how do you help to encourage your church family who may be dealing with stuff like that? Because this is unprecedented territory for most of us. So how do you deal with that as a pastor? First yourself and then your congregation.
Man, it's a great question, Tony D. The very first thing is that you have to understand that no weapon is going to ever come up against us. So God has always promised to take care of us, the church. And so, but one thing though we have to do as a church is keep the people informed. So as you keep them informed and we disseminate information, you got to tell them how to prepare for when you don't have. Watch your spending, watch your budgeting, watch put food away, because almost treat it like a famine, canned goods, stock up on tissue. So you really have to know that when these times come of famine and situations, that the 1 Peter 5 and around 8 talks about 5 through 8 kind of talks about that after I've suffered a while. He didn't tell us how long a while would be, but God has a way of settling us and establishing us and then perfecting us where we are. And so that's how we keep them encouraged. And I tell you, as a pastor, I'm up on the news. I stay up every night. One of my biggest sources that I love to watch CNN, Abby Phillips, and I get when you trust true reporting. Yes, sir, man. I love Abby. And so I keep up with it. So not only just for myself and my family, because me and my family have talks. We actually work for the government as well. And so we're not only dealing with it on a national level, man, we're going through some terrible turmoil right here in our local level with our city. And so we tell the people how to we make phone calls for them. We feed them. We not only feed them, we provide clothes. There's food here. There's something you can come by and get it if you're low. I mean, I'm just that into it, Tony. When you ask that type of question, man, you're looking at a pastor that's not just concerned about himself, but I will go out and give the boxes out myself. Nobody does it for me. I do it myself. And so people will see me in the trenches doing that kind of stuff. And so that's how I handle the current administration, because, and I just told them not too long ago, although we know he must not be in the right mindset, we still got to cover him. We got to pray for him and ask God because God ain't gonna let it happen but for so long. And he's always in control. And so those are things that we go before and tell the people what we got to do to prepare.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Thank you once again, Everett. Everybody tuning in. I did reach out to see if anybody on social media had any questions for you. I didn't see any, so I'm gonna throw another question as we get ready to talk about mindful. We're gonna get your next song, "The Lord Is Standing By." We're gonna get the video on. What's next for Everett? Like, I know it's award season. Outside of all of that, but what's some of your aspirations?
One of my biggest and start pouring into some of the younger ones, because I'm not going to be one of those ones that's going to die in something. And so you got to be able to have some successors. And so we're really trying to. One of my biggest things is to really instill in younger men. Now, the younger women are getting it, but the young men, for some reason, I have a heart for them. And so we're going to be starting dealing with using music as a therapeutic piece to help challenge mental health issues, as well as ADHD and ADD kids. And so those things are pulling me more so towards, again, not just what my music is. And then the TV show, the Everett Silver Show, brings platforms teaching us things about, how to eat, whether like I had Tony Braxton on. She talked about lupus. I had Pat LaBelle on the show. She talked about diabetes. Her mom and sister passed from that. So she teaches how to cook and eat better. And so everything that Everett does, and my biggest aspiration is that if I can't be impactful and to bring you information that's going to help you survive, then it's no reason to do it. And that's where I'm at.
And I think you also should aspire to be a Dallas Cowboy fan. I just thought I'd throw that out there. But,
I think you're right, Partice. You know what, Everett? I'm gonna send you a hat, and you go ahead and go wear the star. You can join the team anytime you want to.
You guys might not believe this. I know you're not gonna believe it came out of my mouth, but I will say, if we don't make the playoffs, I'm pulling for y'all. I'm pulling for somebody out of our camp. So I will say that much. You don't find that much Commanders. So I am pulling for you guys, man. But I'm so sorry. I don't know how in the world he let Michael Parsons go, man. Good gracious.
Well, we kind of deal with him like we deal with the president. We praying for the mental. praying for the mental. My goddaughter says yes. She's a Cowboy fan too. Maya, I know. We were all sick about that. So I will pull for the Redskins because I'm pulling for all the African American quarterbacks. So I can't be an Eagles fan unless they're in, and I'm pulling for the quarterbacks. Jaden, he's back from his injury, so I'm sure he'll be 100. But yeah, me and Partice, we text each other every week about them Cowboys while we watch the game. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Before we get ready to get to a video on The Lord is Standing By, Everett, I want you to also share how they can either pre-order your book or get your book, stay connected with you on. I think they have social media handles on the screen, but you can also share it as well.
Amazon and all the platforms, Barnes and Nobles. So, I just got with a new publishing company, and it's this really, really good publishing company. And so, we're looking for that to drop soon, because I've been putting that off for almost 2 years or longer. So, but it's actually, I think they gave me a July date when that's going to hit. And so, anything, music or anything, you can go to everettsilver.org or all of the and that way you click on the links. It's got a scan thing there. You can get everything from that website.
And if they happen to be in Rocky Mount, how can we attend your service?
Man, you come to 105 Henry Street in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, man, I tell you. And we got to say Rocky Mount, North Carolina, because there's a Rocky Mount, Virginia. So Rocky Mount, North Carolina, we look forward to have you. If you never experienced a worship experience at the Dome, you're missing something, man. We have a powerful worship experience. That praise and worship team go lead you in, which I sing on. And I wanted to be that way. A lot of people say, yeah, man, I love singing, because that's what I do. And so, but yeah, you're going to get the word, and we're not long. 11 o'clock, we start, 12:15, we walking out that door, man, doing what God told us. So yeah, 105 Henry Street, where you want to show up at South Rocky Mount and Rocky Mount.
That's what's up. So as we get ready, Partice will introduce your song. Tell us about the concept of The Lord is Standing By. How did you come up with this single, and how did it come to fruition?
Well, let me tell y'all, I alluded to it a little earlier, is that this is one of the first songs I ever wrote, but this is the first song I ever released. Many of y'all guys remember Howard Hughes saying, man, when I first released this song, I really released this song back in 1988. And it was playing back to back on radio with his song. But I ran the same producer, he moved to Raleigh. And so when I found that out, I said, I'm about to get back into music, man. I heard you here. I said, how about let's collaborate again and do this song again? And guess what, man? That's what made this song come alive again. We reproduced it to where you hear it now and brought it up to, to some of the latest, what you find here. And I let him just take control. I let him produce it this time. I normally produce all, but I gave it to him. And man, this is what it's going to be about. And the concept, again, if you ever feel lonely, ever feel like, man, nobody's there. And sometimes you feel like that, man. You just feel like nobody's supportive. Nobody's going to be with you or support your ministry, but God always shows up and he's always standing by your side no matter what.
I got a quick question. Excuse me, Partice. You brought up a good point. As a producer myself, and you said that you allowed somebody else to come in and produce your song. So how hard is that to relinquish the reins and allow another fresh ear come in to redo something that you've already created? Because I know sometimes we got our babies. We don't want our babies out of our arms. We want to hold on to them. How was that for you?
Well, I got to tell you, you really have to trust who you allow that to happen, because again, it's your ministry and what it is. But it's difficult at times. But because even some of the things he came up with, I just added my flavor. Said no, let me do this and that. But now what he played and came up with, I took my vocals, and as Partice was talking about, to another level. As a matter of fact, I probably sang in more of my register in that song than I ever have. And so he challenged me and I challenged him, and that's the product that you got. So yeah, it's difficult, but when you can hear each other, Tony, and again to respect each other's gifting and receive it, then I think the collaboration works pretty good.
So was it easy for you to trust him? I know you said you gotta trust him.
No. and look, particularly after all the years, it's been years between what he used to do. Because Tony, back in the day, man, I don't know if you remember, but I remember him doing it on reels. You remember back, on reels, man. Reels that hadn't been out, big old 360 tapes or whatever they are, 380 tapes, whatever they are.
Yeah.
Man, so yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you, taking it back. And I was, young guy then. And so, I'm learning. And so, but man, this guy, they call him the Wiz for a purpose. And this guy would cut tape and put it back and find a spot. Like, this is incredible. So, yeah. But so after that period of time, I said, yeah, well, I see what you got. And guess what? He would not let me hear it until I got to the studio, what he did.
Wow.
Well, and I said, okay. And so anyway, I'm feeling.
We're having a slight technical difficulties. So we're going to go ahead and play Lord is Standing By right here. This is Everett Silver right here on an AP Show Live. Check it out.
The Lord is standing by.
When I look back over my life, I think about where I've been and where God's brought me from. And when it seems my family and friends have turned their backs on me, I often wonder why my heart begins to cry. The Lord is standing by. Many nights I've tossed and turned, but I know it's been confirmed that I must go on. If I walk through should I be alarmed? No one can do me harm. The Lord is standing by. You don't have to worry what tomorrow will bring. For it may be summer, winter, fall, or spring. Just cast your cares upon him, for he will see you through. I've been there before. His love will comfort you. So if you're feeling all alone and you don't know where to go or who to turn to, well, I've come to let you know there is hope for you, my friend. So don't give up in you will rest assured. The Lord is standing, always standing. The Lord is standing by.
That was Everett Silver with The Lord
Lord
is Standing By.
So, Everett, were you at the reservoir? Did you film that at the reservoir here? Okay. Everett.
No, actually, we came up to Raleigh. There's a park called
Okay.
Lancaster Park in Raleigh.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah, and then and then we shot something in the Raleigh. There's a Raleigh. What is that called? Somewhere in Raleigh. It was inside where we did the green screen and all that too as well.
You had a little
And then,
AI.
and then really, huh?
They said you had a little AI in the beginning.
Oh yeah, man. This guy again.
Yeah.
That was all with the guy Denver Wright. Wiz, we call him the Wiz, who produced the song, and then he produced the video. But I don't know if y'all saw a part of that when I first opened up and the AI stuff you're talking about. I wanted, since it was the first song I wrote, and mom and I shared a moment, but I did that part in her house. Part of that first part was sitting in her house.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. So it has a lot of meaning to that, and so yeah.
That's beautiful.
But yeah, man, that guy that letting them pictures come alive like that blew me away.
Yeah. Well, we got 2 more minutes. Any last words? Everett, first of all, let me say thank you so much for taking out time of your schedule. I know you had a long weekend, and I know you preached till you couldn't preach no more this morning. So we want to thank you for coming on. Any last words before we let you go?
We definitely got to shout out NCCU, Everett's daughter. She's into Honor Society. But don't let me tell the story. You tell the story. I just want to get your story started. Go ahead.
Listen, I got to first of all tell you, Tony D, man, thank you for allowing us to be a part of your new artist profiles, show here and things that you got going on, and then welcoming my good friend Partice. Thank you guys for allowing us to be a part of this program, because we can't be who we are as artists without you giving us and sharing this platform. So I take those few minutes to tell you that. Thank you for that, and guys, make sure you stay in tune with Everett Silver, because he's coming hard. I'm back. And so you might just recently did a song for a movie that's going to be on Netflix. It's going to be awesome. And so God is doing some great things. And so I'm just glad that, man, you guys have touched me today to let me be a part of your platform.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, I'm honored to meet you. I'm honored to make your acquaintance. So yeah, we definitely got to talk some other business later. Yeah.
Hey, Tony D, email me, sir. I'm waiting on the email, sir.
We got you. Partice, anything
All right.
last before we let Everett go?
Thank you, Everett, for doing the show today as my official first day, Holy Week, of co-hosting here on the NAP Live. So I hope Tony D decides to keep me after today, but we'll see how much. Thank you, Everett.
Partice, I gotta tell you, thank you, because I know that it's about relationships. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check out Everett Silver's information. Download his music, support his music. This show is about support of the artist. And one thing that I always talk about is that, you know, we listen to the artist, but we don't purchase the artist songs. So streaming and downloading is very, very important. So let's go back into his ministry. If you used to go to your favorite record store and buy the CDs and buy the records, do the same thing. Go to your favorite digital platform and download those amazing singles. Thank you so much, Everett. We appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys.
All right, guys. Man, that's a wrap for this week's NAP show. Partice, as always, you have done a phenomenal job, and congratulations on your official first time. Yes, I was traveling, didn't know I was going to make it. I text Partice and said, "Partice, I don't know. You might have to go solo." She was like, "No, not yet, Tony.
Too soon, Tony. Too soon."
Yes.
I can't even get one screwing right. You talking about go solo.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Man, so guys, don't forget that the NAP show comes on every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we highlight some amazing independent recording artists. After this, you need to stay tuned because we have the CHH with Kim and Birdie at 8 p.m. And then after that, Pat Nash show. She's always talking about some relevant topics and some kind of red cup topics, but not too red cuppish because it's Sunday and she's saved and she loves the Lord.
It's Holy Week.
And it's Holy Week. But definitely, we got some great programming right here on Level Up Nation. So you always want to stay tuned to what we have going on. All right. And make sure you purchase Partice's book. Give them the name of your book again, Partice.
Truly Unique, I Am Somebody. Amazon. But if you want an autograph copy, email me at part316@gmail.com. Put Truly Unique in the subject, and your address. We'll take it from there. But if you want an autograph copy, email me.
Go ahead and get that autograph copy. It's going to be worth millions one day. And you can also get my book, Lyrics to Limelight, A Guide to Success in the Music Industry. It's an informative book, $30 on Amazon.com right now. Thank you so much. And it would definitely bless you. I just got a text from an artist who purchased theirs, and they got it. They showed me, they put it up, propped it up next to their computer, and they're going to read it. So thank you so much for everybody who's been purchasing the book. I pray that it will be a blessing as well. Yeah, next week we're going to be back with more great music. We're not going to let you know who it is. But if you watched last week's broadcast, the very first video was Every Step. So
yes,
if you want to know who the artist is, you might want to go back to last week and check out the first video. You'll definitely be blessed by that artist's ministry next week. All right.
A tease.
Yes, we did. Well, as always, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge God, and he will direct your path. Because living for God is as easy as ABC. If you always believe Christ, your life will never be the same. Because we serve a God who could do exceedingly and abundantly above all that you can even ask or think. So whatever you're asking God for right now, he can exceed that by
1 trillion.
Make sure you're living your life G-rated. What's G-rated? Living a lifestyle that's pleasing to God and brings glory to him in everything you do. I'm your boy, Tony D, on the radio. I love you, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Don't forget, check out Everett Silver's music on all streaming platforms. And after this promotion about Level Up Nation programming, the next song you will hear will be the song that he collaborated with members of Commission. It's entitled Mindful. This is the current single that's actually on the charts right now. You don't want to miss this one. Until next week, Partice and I, we're going to leave you with this last word. Partice, let's say it together.
Chill.
Don't touch that dial. Just chill for a while. Keep it locked with my man Tony D. Welcome to something new, something you're not used to. It's fresh and guaranteed to bless. New artist profile. Yeah, it's a new day with a new sound. Keep it locked, you're listening to the new artist profile. Thank God for music. New music on the radio. New artist profile.
What's going on, you guys? Adrian Constanary Jr. here, and I'm here to talk to you about a brand new show that we're bringing to Level Up Nation called The Herd. He earns respect daily. This is an all-men's talk show where we'll be making a lot of different topics come to light, and where all excuses will get checked at the door, but also where brotherhood will be pushed. So we'll have a lot of different things. Make sure you guys tune in, join in with the comments, and give us a couple different things. Feed into this conversation. But we're looking forward to talking with you every Sunday. Make sure you tune in with Level Up Nation. I'm Adrian Constanary, one of the co-hosts for The Herd, ready to talk with you.
Now rocking with the CHH, so tune in to the CHH.
Yeah, this is the theme song, not an interlude. CHH with Kim and Birdie, I hope you're in the mood. For a special guest in the interviews, supporting the kingdom, and we continue to bring it to you non-stop. Yo, the show's a pop. Sunday night, 7th Century, we all finger spot. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, keep it locked. We Level Up Nation, we rising to the top. Yo, it's a Holy Ghost party, get your groove on. The KB double player, keep your move on. You can make the convertible if you groove strong. Come on and get your praise on for about an hour long. Shout out to Kim, yo, this is our song. You can check the times on, the show's coming on. Tell your friends to tune in, we won't steer you wrong. CHH with Kim and Birdie, tap in and cheer along.
You're now rocking with the CHH, so tune in to the CHH.
Hello, everyone. This is Pat Nash of Pat Nash Talks. I'm here every single Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can find us right here on Level Up Nation.
We all looking for a connection, something real, something true. In a world full of broken promises, I still believe in you. Every problem, every answer, got a face, got a name.
Got my mind on you. I know you're thinking about me. In your thoughts, when I lay my head down at night, in the morning, even when I rise, I wanna know more about your ways. Wanna draw closer, Lord, and stay every minute, every second of the day. So thankful, I'm mighty grateful. You're so mindful of me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even in the valley low, you with the Lord, I know. Highest of highs, Lord, my soul delights, I know. You're holding me in the palm of your hands, resting in your promise, so I can understand. Won't you make me wanna take flight with wings, fly across the sea with your love, everything beneath the sky above. How can I be undeniable when your love is so much healing for my soul? I'm so thankful, I'm mighty grateful. You're so mindful of me.